Dang it, I keep ruining those flowers. I don't know if flowers count towards greenery. I've just been planting them. Oh god, wait. Actually, I think that's just a cockroach. That's just another cockroach. Yeah, I don't want that. Ew, I'll put it in my pocket. I didn't even realize that's what he said. That's hilarious. Man, I always hated having to fish in this frickin' big pool. Wish you could cast farther. Oh, damn it. Well, I nearly fucked that up, but somehow I guess I got lucky. Yeah, I got lucky. I caught an arowana. It's a rather difficult fish to catch. I think, if I remember correctly, that's a real keeper. I'm realizing there's like so many fish I can catch, and I checked the bugs, and I'm not so sure there's that many bugs I can get right now. I can get a lot more bugs as a carp in the morning times. There's a lot of bugs around in summer, but I haven't yet played in the morning times, so I haven't seen any of them yet. We're just gonna fish a little, I guess. Donate some fish, and then we're gonna just, I guess that'll be it. I don't know. I don't see myself be doing much more today. I didn't catch a pill bug, but you know, I'm kind of thinking that like the way rocks work, it might not be a matter of just continuing to try rocks over and over again, because I'm retrying the same. That's an eel. Hell yeah. I'm getting some really cool shit. Because I don't know if it works like that. You know, with trees, I wasn't so sure. It might work like that, but with rocks, I mean, I know for a fact, I feel like the gold in rocks doesn't respawn, so I'm thinking like if I try, we can let it go. I don't need a carp. It's not worth anything. I can probably let the other ones go as well. I don't need any of this garbage, to be honest, to be fair. We'll keep it for now. Let's just fish once down the whole thing and see if we can get anything cool. You know, the interesting thing is that there's such thing as a waterfall fish. There's fish that only appear near waterfalls, if you can believe that. I had no idea that that was considered a separate water location. Also, the big river thing. The big like pond with the lily pads in the middle of the river is also a unique water location. This is like a really inconvenient spot. A sea bass. Sea bass? Hell yeah, man. Let's hope for the carp. We don't want that. Alright, one round of ocean fishing. This is new. We haven't ocean fished before. Most everything we catch in here is going to be new. Red snapper. There you go. Pog. I remember I used to... Shit, this is probably too loud. I turned it up because I was trying to listen for something. I remember most of the time when I was a kid and I tried to get money, I would try to catch mostly red snappers. That was like my thing, because I was like, well, because I thought it was worth like the most. I'm like, it's the easiest thing to get a lot of, and I feel like it's just worth the most. It's worth like 2,000. I think if you get like a barred knife jaw, it's worth like 3,000, but the red snappers are worth 2,000 a piece. And so you can just kind of go ocean fishing and just catch a bunch of red snappers. And that was like my main money making thing, and it's not a good way to make money, but it was. I just decided as a kid that was the best way to do it. I was just completely wrong. I don't know. I didn't know that was stupid. I don't know. I don't know why I thought that. I wonder if there's any repercussions to letting a fresh fish out in the salt water. Now, they probably won't like that very much, will they? I wonder if they'll just die, or if they'll, you know, maybe try to find their way back to fresh water. If it's maybe it's just like unpleasant for them, but it's like they're not gonna die. I don't really know. What would happen? Who knows? Could be anything. I don't think anyone's ever tried. I'm the first one to think of that. Ugh. I don't remember hating the sea bass. It's like the worst fish. You catch so many of them and they're worth like 100. But they're the most common fish out of anything. They're worth nothing. You could catch a whole bunch of them and they won't sell for anything at all. Which is funny because I think in real life sea bass are actually pretty desirable in some way. A red snapper. Arowana. Wow. I thought that was like a rare-ish fish. Yeah, it's probably worth a lot, I bet. That might have been a really good catch to get early on. I was just kind of out of nowhere. I'm like, well, maybe it's not that rare. But I like don't remember getting that very much as a kid. Wait a second, I just realized I never marked down that I donated a small bass. I don't think I did. Okay, well, cool. I needed that small bass. I actually replaced it by another like I got rid of it because for some reason I thought in my head, oh, I've already donated that. I never donated a small bass. I never did that. I actually need to do that. Well, that sucks. I mean, it's not that hard a fish to catch, I guess, but I don't know why I did that. There's like one specific bug that I could feasibly catch. A longhorn beetle. Wait. No, I couldn't because it's a morning bug. Never mind. I've basically got everything that I could get in terms of bugs currently, except for a pill bug. I haven't got a pill bug. I haven't got an ant, but ants are really easy. Although I don't think I ever caught an ant as a kid. I only now know how to get an ant because of New Horizons. Weirdly enough, it was the first time I learned that was a thing. Because I don't think I've ever done that, where you either leave candy or that's a freshwater goby. Look at me, I can recognize fish. Because you have to leave like a turnip, you have to leave like a spoiled turnip on the ground. According to this, you can also do it with candy, but like that's such a specific thing that I don't think I ever did. Like, why would I leave a spoiled turnip on the ground? I don't think I've ever done that in my life. So that's like that's a weird one. But I mean, it's easy when you think about it. You know, reasonably. Wouldn't be that hard. But other than that, the snail only appears in rain, and it appears on flowers in the rain. So that's another one maybe we could do, but not right now. We'd have to wait till it rains. Okay, that was a good experiment. If we get bit by a mosquito, it just pulls our bobber out of the water. There we go, small bass. Great. Alright. I'm glad we did that. I don't have to bother with that again. A lot of this easy stuff is we're just going to breeze through it at the moment. I mean, it's not going to be like a big deal, you know? But I think this game will get really interesting once we've done all the easy stuff. Then it's just going to be a matter of like, okay, well, I have to play on this specific day. Then certain days, it's just like, oh, well, I can log on just to see if there's anything going on today. Specifically, like, Crazy Red is visiting, or, you know, anything like that, of that sort. Additionally, I will need to make money. And I need to, I need to find fossils pretty much as often as I can, so that's going to be a whole thing. So I'm probably going to just keep playing until hopefully I get as many fossils as reasonable. Let's drop the crucian carp. The more we accomplish early on, the more we can kind of ease up later. I feel like a red snapper should be worth more than a large bass, but I'm not certain. Apparently the only, like, other unique ocean fish that I can currently catch during this time period would be a barred knifejaw. I can currently catch a barred knifejaw. It's one of the rarer ones. I do know that for a fact, so I remember getting it with decent frequency though, so I'm not that worried about it. I think honestly that was what I did most often, was probably fishing in Animal Crossing. Wait, the shop is still open. I thought it closed at 8. Am I crazy? Maybe oh, you know what? Maybe it just closed that one day because I bought the only thing that was in there. There was no reason for it to stay. I was like so annoyed by that fact that like, oh, you know, the shop closes at 8. Like that makes everything awful. But if this is the case, I mean, that's cool, because that means we can go and pay off our debt, actually. We can go pay off the first debt. We might have already been able to do that. We might have had enough money. I forget how much the original is. I seem to recall it being 19,800 bells. That's the number that sticks in my mind, and I don't know why, but it is. So, but I think that's just the initial price, technically. Oh, this is not... shoot. Okay, yeah. The e-reader was a very interesting piece of history. I want to deposit, I guess. Yeah. Okay. 17,400. Yeah, we could already pay it off. I'm paying off the whole dang thing. There you go. I'm done, bro. I'm out. Hopefully they're open till like 9 then. Yes. I paid off all my loan. I'm completely debt-free. Yeah, I've not been that worried about like money, because like it's not gonna be that much of a problem, honestly. Especially like I said, I've mentioned this before, turnips and stuff. I'm gonna make that a lot easier. There's other things I'm much worried about getting out of the way early on. I knew you would pay it all back. Never doubt it. You're quite responsible for someone your age. Is this your way of telling me your house is too small? Don't be shy. It's normal to want a bigger home, It's just animal nature. Well, if you like, I can remodel it for you nicely. I can easily make it bigger. Then you'll be able to fit a lot more furniture in it. And with more furniture comes more happiness. How about it, Would you like me to remodel your house? Yes. That's what I imagined. If anybody would want to remodel their house, it would be you. So, since we're remodeling, what color roof would you like your new house to have, My favorite color used to be black. Used to get a black color. Oh, you can get pink. They're a bit bold. Yeah, I like the black roof. I think it's cool. Alright, so when we boot up the game tomorrow, we'll have a slightly bigger house. And, the second house, I don't think is, like, that much to pay off either. They get, like, progressively more expensive as you go on, obviously. But my biggest desire would be to get a basement, because you can store a lot of stuff in the basement. That was my favorite thing to do, is just put a lot of junk in there I didn't need. Oh, man. I was taking a sip of my drink, but I was gonna say that's a dace. I knew it was a dace, but now no one will believe me because even though I knew that, that's a carp. I catch so many carps, man. They're so boring. I'm just gonna make a bunch of money right now. Catching fish, taking names. I think about that all the time. How like I like fishing. Oh, that's a rainbow. Shit. Never mind. It's another dace. Oh no, I just ruined my whole... I swear I knew it was a dace. I was thinking, it looked different. It looked different, okay? It didn't look the same. Rainbow trout. Fuck, cherry salmon. Whatever, same thing. God damn it. I'm so mad right now. I know a lot of these. I know a lot of them, I swear I do. This is a small one. Could be a crucian carp, could be a bluegill. Crucian carp. That's a small bass. Yes, we caught our first boot. Yes. Yes, another boot. These are things. See, my sisters, they used to just drop these things along the river. They used to just go fishing, and then they'd catch like an old shoe, and then they would just drop it. And I'd have to go around picking up all the boots, putting them in the dump. That's what you're supposed to do with it. Put it in the dump. You can give it to Tom Nook as well. Actually, I'm not sure. You can kind of. But I think you have to like give him a bunch of stuff, including the boot, or else he won't take the boot. So if you include the boot amongst a bunch of other stuff that you actually can sell, then he'll accept it. But he'll just be like, some of those I can't really take, but I'll just get rid of it for you, I guess. Oh, sea bass, cringe. More like cringe bass. All right, I think that was my last go around. I'm gonna hit this and see if I get a pill bug out of it. I missed. Nope. Okay. Not a very mysteriously disappear. The days? Okay, well, I mean, it's from, yeah, it's only it's an evening fish, I guess, if that's what he means. He said the same thing about the goby. The goby is the same situation. It appears in the evening. Does he just say that about every single fish? This is one of those fish that just disappears. It's real weird. Who knows? That's like every fish, dude. Every fish is like that. They only appear at certain times. Certain times of year, certain times of day. Just the way that fish work. And it's mostly due to changes in water temperature, usually. That's usually it. Let's hit this rock. Flip. Why do I always miss it? Damn it. Alright. We're done for the day. I want to stop by the dump. If we pass any rocks, I'll hit them, but I want to stop by the dump. And I want to make it to the shop just in time to sell all of this extra stuff that I have. Man, this is fun. I'm having a good time just checking things off a list. I mean, like, oh yeah, I did that. Very cool. I'm actually going through the fish really fast, which makes sense to me because I remember it kind of being like that. You know, it's like you catch a bunch of fish, you donate a bunch of fish, and then you're like, where are all the fish I don't have? How do I get all the ones I don't have somehow? I only had 800 gold for all that. That sucks. All right, well, I guess that's where we'll end it. Let's catch whatever this is. Let's catch this. Maybe it'll be cool. This game's just such a vibe. That's the thing. It's just like it's chill and fun. And it's like there's so many different like. Oh, almost missed that. That is a crucian carp. Not very good. I was gonna say it could be a bluegill, but it's not. I know that for a fact. Yeah, so we can go do the fishing tourney. We technically were there on the first day of the fishing tourney. I'm gonna count that as participating in the first day of the fishing tourney. That was our first day. Nobody can tell me I didn't do it. I mean, you can, but you'll be wrong. Yeah, this house sucks. All right, we're gonna have way more stuff. We still have 2 more days left in the week, I think. But yeah, this is a good time to end it probably. Maybe I should try to get more June tickets.